If you follow a lot of editing and photography related accounts on Instagram, then there is a chance that you might have come across those photos which has those glowing neon kind of lines. So there will be basically a line kind of thing surrounding the subject, like a border or something like that. And in some cases you might even see the background glow kind of thing. So don't worry, in this video we'll be doing just that using Adobe Photoshop. So this is a quick tip for you guys, that basically those lines are hand drawn. So I suggest that you use a pen tablet like the Wacom tablet or something like that. It's quite difficult to draw it using mouse or even worse, the trackpad. So I'll suggest that you get a pen tablet like this one. I'm using the Wacom one and this is quite cheap, to be honest. I'll leave a link in the description just in case you're interested. To be very honest, it's quite easier to do this effect on an iPad with the Apple Pencil. So if you have an iPad lying around, then simply get an Apple Pencil and let's get to work. So hey guys, if you are new over here, I'm Prithviraj and you're watching PS 75K. And I upload videos regarding content creation, so if that's something that might interest you, I'd really appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button. Firstly, open your photograph in Adobe Photoshop. I'll leave the link to this photo just in case you wanted to practice this with me. I prefer working on duplicate layers, hence I'm gonna create a duplicate real quickly. For this effect, we need a small brush. I'm gonna keep the brush size to about 20. I will be using the default hard round brush for this one. Click the plus button and create a new layer. You can zoom in to work more precisely. Basically, we'll have to trace the photo in order to get the outline. You can draw using your mouse, but this process is a lot easier if you're using a pen tablet like the Wacom tablet, as I previously mentioned in the start of this video. For this one, I'm going to outline the skeleton part. I think it will look really cool with the glow effect. This is the most important step, hence give it as much time it requires. You don't have to hurry for this one. You can undo as many times as necessary. Press Ctrl Z or Command Z if you're on a Mac to undo, and redo it again and again if required to get the perfect line you are looking for. I'm gonna speed up this entire part. So once that is done, select the layer and go to Effects. From the Effects tab, select Outer Glow. You can change the color of the glow as per your liking. Increase the opacity to 100%. After that, increase the size a bit. As you can see, we are getting the glow effect we are after. Increase or decrease the size as per your liking. Keep the spread to about 10%. That should do the work fine. The red color looks great actually, but it feels a little bit aggressive. Hence, I'm gonna select this cyan or teal kind of color. I just wanted to get a cool kind of tone. I think this is going well with the vibe I had in my mind. After you're satisfied with the color, go to Filter, Blur and select Gaussian Blur. I am gonna blur it a bit so that it does not look sharp and just blends with the background a bit. About 2.8 pixels should be just fine. We are basically done for now, but let's do something better with the background. Create a new layer and select the brush tool. This time we're gonna use the soft round brush and also increase the size this time. Let's create some inclined brush stroke. I'm just following this angular pattern for this one. I think this kinda looks good. Now we need to mask it. Hide the new layer we just created. Now we need to make a selection around our subject. I am just gonna use the polygonal lasso tool, but you can use any tool you want in order to create a selection. Change the feather to about 5 pixels to get a blended look. For a more precise selection, I would recommend that you use the pen tool, else the lasso tool should work fine if you just wanna get a quick selection done. I am not going to select over the bottom right part so that the effect kinda looks more immersive. You'll get to see what I'm actually talking about soon. Now let's enable the hidden layer and then press delete on your keyboard, and the selected part will be deleted in that layer. Now go to Effects and select Outer Glow once again. I'm going to select a neon pink kind of color this time. Keep the size to 0 pixels and change the spread to about 21%. Now we are gonna add a little bit of Gaussian blur again in order to blend it a bit. Now let's add a finishing touch. Search lens flare on Google. I'll be using this flare. I'll be leaving a link to this one in the description below the like button. Import that lens flare to your project and change its blending mode to linear dodge. Press Ctrl+T on your keyboard. That will allow you to resize it. I'm just gonna add it over the lollipop she's having. Decrease the fill or the opacity a bit. It looks kinda too harsh, so decreasing the opacity only makes sense. And here we have it, a really cool neon glow outline effect to rock your Instagram. Do tag me in your photos, by the way, if you're gonna create something like this one. As you can see, it was kind of easy to recreate this effect on Adobe Photoshop. So if you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate if you could hit that like button and also subscribe to this channel for more such videos like this. And I will catch you guys in the next video real soon. Till then, have a great time. Hasta la vista.